Hello, welcome to the tour of pleasure here in the enchanted kingdom of Hermione. I'm your host, Zip Gun. I'm the Lord Chamberlain of the Enchanted Kingdom, and I'm sitting up here drinking fine scotch, watching random video, listening to Miles Davis. What could be finer on a gloomy winter day? And we've been talking about Miles, and there's been a whole lot of Miles to talk about. And then when I was sort of going through, I want everything that's a box or a special thing, I'm going to look into it. I'll look at it carefully and discuss it. And I never thought about the actual Bitches Brew release, this sort of be-all and end-all Bitches Brew. Hello, I'd like to buy Bitches Brew. I've heard it's a really good record. Well, you should buy this one. Now, this one, I don't know how much it costs. It's probably $30. So, if you want it for $2, it's probably out there for $2 somewhere. I remember finding Kind of Blue in the pitch-corrected version in London Drugs for like $3.99. So, there's hope. But Bitches Brew is probably Miles's most famous record. Certainly it's his best-selling record. It kind of caught a wave at the right moment in time, and everybody thought it was just the hippest record in the world. And it was the hippest record in the world. And he rode this record to sort of superstardom, if you will. And this is the sort of last word on Bitches Brew by the parent company, Columbia Records, which is now owned by Sony, which is now owned by, I don't know, who knows. There's the famous bearded Miles picture. Well, you don't see that one very often anymore. That was pretty, like everybody just figured that's what Miles looked like, which wasn't really true at all. This legendary record has a lot of people on it. And I don't know if I need to tell you that much about it, other than who plays on this? Miles Davis, Wayne Shorter, Benny Maupin on bass clarinet. That's right. Joe Zawinul on electric piano left, Chick Corea on electric piano right, John McLaughlin on guitar, Dave Allen on bass, Harvey Brooks on electric bass, Lenny White on drums left, Jack DeJohnette drums right, Don Elias congas, Yuma Santos on shaker. Then we had Dave Hall and Harvey Brooks, blah, 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 blah. I do believe Larry Young is on some of these. Lenny White plays drums. Larry Young, yes, center on a couple of tracks. Harvey Brooks. Kalal Balakrishna is on Great Expectations. Forgot about that. My man, Kalal Balakrishna. Billy Cobham, drums triangle. Aerto. So there's a lot of people on these records. And they're Steve Grossman, Wayne Shorter. If you haven't ever heard Bitches Brew, you probably should listen to it. It explains a lot about the 70s. Now, for those who know all about Bitches Brew, why do you want to buy the super fancy version? Well, it features an alternative take of Spanish Key and an alternative take of John McLaughlin, both of which are worth hearing if you're a fan. It also features, and I really dig this idea, and I wish they'd make a whole CD of just these, the single edits. Now, back in the day, one of my collection things, I collect Miles 7-inch singles because they're just so weird and misbegotten. And this particular one was Miles Runs the Voodoo Down, single edit, 2 minutes and 49. Spanish Key, single edit, 2:49. This is out of an 18-minute long song. Then there's Great Expectations, single edit, 2:41. And Little Blue Frog, single edit, 2:38. Little Blue Frog was actually from a thing that wasn't on any of the albums. But these are just little things they've edited up to make into pop singles, hopefully to attract the black audience in the ghetto, as it were. Um, really interesting things. And then, again, I am that sucker. Um, they decided it's not going to cost, it'll cost us $1 to throw in a DVD of the touring version of this band playing in Copenhagen in 1969. And so you get them. And, you know, Wayne Shorter, Chick Corea, Dave Holland, Jack DeJohnette playing the Bitches Brew stuff in Copenhagen, wonderfully recorded by a bunch of Dutch guys who know what they're doing. And so really, this is as good as it gets for Bitches Brew. And it's, if you can find this cheap, and it's probably around cheap, I would say it's a great purchase. The other thing that you might find, you might run into this, is Bitches Brew Live. Now this looks like the world's cheesiest fucking exploitation, but it's actually not. It is the band, I do believe the same band, Davis, Correa, Holland, DeJohnette, and Keith Jarrett. There's one song without Jarrett. He doesn't play it. And this is the live. When is this from? It doesn't say it. Is part of this from the Isle of Wight? I think maybe it is. At any rate, this is the perfect companion to Bitches Brew Studio. And it's a really good idea to listen to the live versions. Once, we all grew up with the studio versions. There's a lot of editing. There's a lot of studio shit. Hearing them play it live without all that stuff is really, really revealing. Shows you how good they really are. But I'd never even thought about reviewing the Bitches Brew box, but that's basically what it is. It's not the Bitches Brew complete session. It's the Bitches Brew augmented box, if you will. I don't know. They'll probably put another one out that's cheaper. At any rate, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. And we're going to pound away, and we're going to get to the end of this Miles Davis rabbit hole if it kills me. Take it easy, all, and we'll talk to you later.